So the two AI tools that I personally use every single day is ChatGPT and Google Gemini. And one of the most common questions that I always get is, Sam, which one is actually the best? And the truth is, it really depends on what you're trying to use it for. So in today's video, we're going to be putting them both to the test, ChatGPT 5.1 as well as Gemini 3.0. I'm going to put them head to head in real world use cases, which is going to be research, image generation, basic coding, and content writing. By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly which one you should use based on what you're trying to use it for. So we're going to jump straight into the video and we're going to start off with research. I wanted to keep it super simple for this first example because what I'm basically going to be doing is uploading an image to ChatGPT and Gemini, and I want to see which AI tool is able to tell me what website that is active right now has that image on their site. And stick with me because what I'm going to show you right now is going to make complete sense. Now, the image that I'm going to use is going to be of a trending product. So for me to find this trending product, I'm just going to jump onto this software over here called AutoDS. And I'm just going to click into trending products on the left-hand side. And the reason why this is good is because if you're someone that was thinking about buying a particular product, or maybe you was thinking about selling one and you wanted to see your competition, you can use this method that I'm about to show you. So now that I'm on AutoDS, if I just click into one of these different categories, as you can see, they've got various different categories depending on what type of products you're interested in. So today I'm going to click into the pet category, and then I'm going to be able to sort it by the sales performance. So let me just click into this one. Okay, perfect. So as you can see, there's all of these different items that, according to AutoDS, are currently doing well. Now I'm going to click into a random one. Let's click into this one right here. All right, perfect. So as we can see on this page, AutoDS is now showing me a lot of useful information, and I'm going to be able to see, data like this as well as this one, the product score. We can see that it's really good. So let's say if I wanted to find stores that have this listed right now so that I could see exactly how they've structured their store, I could see how they've priced it, and any other thing that I'm interested in, I'm going to be able to take a screenshot of the image just like that, and then go over to ChatGPT and just drag it in there, and then do the exact same thing into Gemini. And the basic prompt that I'm going to enter when it comes to researching which site currently has this product listed is going to be this one. It says, can you find me 5 to 10 Shopify websites that have this exact same product listed on their site, exclude Walmart, Amazon, or any other marketplace? Straightforward. I'm just going to click into submit for both. All right, so as we can see on ChatGPT 5.1, if I just scroll down over here, it's come back with all of these different sites, and Gemini has also come back with all of these different sites as well. So I'm going to click into one of the first sites. Let's start off with ChatGPT. Okay, yeah, so it's done a good job of identifying a site that has the exact same item that I was able to find on AutoDS. So far, ChatGPT has done a good job. Let me just double check the second link for this store right here. Let me just click into it. Yep, so once again, it's been able to do exactly what I told it to do. All of these different stores are Shopify stores, and they've got the exact same trending product listed as well. But let's go over to Gemini and see what results it came back with. Okay, so I'm going to click into the first store. Okay, so by the looks of it, it doesn't seem like Gemini was able to find a site that I asked for because this is obviously a different product. But let's not give up hope just yet. Let me just scroll down and select one of these other sites. Let me click into this one. Okay, so I think it's safe to say that Gemini might have lost this round because the site that I came back with is once again a completely different product. If I'm thinking about either buying a product, if I'm thinking about selling one, I just go onto AutoDS, come over to the left-hand side, take a look at the hand-picked product section, Ad Spy, trending products, and this new feature called TikTok Analytics. And if I want to find a real-life example of a store that has it available, this is the process that I take. So if you also wanted to sign up to AutoDS for a 30-day trial, I'm going to leave all the information to them in my description down below. But swiftly moving on to the second use case when it comes to putting Gemini and ChatGPT to the test, which is going to be image generation. Now, by now, most of you should already know that Google Gemini has Nano Banana integrated directly into it, and Nano Banana is their image generation AI tool. It works really good. You just enter a prompt and it's able to generate an image in a matter of seconds. But most people don't know that ChatGPT has a similar thing where you enter a prompt, for whatever image that you want it to design or edit, and it's able to do a similar thing as well, but of course there's going to be differences between the two, but that's what we're going to be testing out right now. And one of the ways that I use this particular feature that I'm going to show you right now is with image generation for Instagram pages. Now there's this Instagram page that I was able to come across, and I'm just using this one as an example, but let's say if I wanted to replicate some of their images that have done well. So as you can see, they're posting all of these different images on a regular basis, but I'm going to pick one of their images at random. Let's pick this one over here. It got over 32,000 likes. So with the method that I'm going to show you now, you can basically use it when it comes to replicating your competition's Instagram posts that have done really well, or you could just use it when it comes to recreating an Instagram post that has done well on your page. So let's see what type of job ChatGPT and Gemini are able to do. So what I'm going to do is just take a screenshot of this post just like this. And then I'm going to go over to Gemini and just drag it in there like that. And then I'm going to enter this prompt that says, I want you to replicate this Instagram image. I want you to use the same person in the image, which is Jordan Belfort, the Wolf of Wall Street, if you guys didn't know. But I want you to put a new quote on the image in a similar format with yellow and white text. Just ensure that it's a brand new quote. So with this prompt, we're going to be able to see multiple different things. Number one, is it able to redesign a image that already exists? Number two, is it able to come up with a brand new motivational quote? Number three, is it able to keep the same person in the image exactly how they look? So let's see what Gemini is able to do. And whilst this is loading, I'm just going to go over to ChatGPT and do the same thing. I'm just going to add the image in there just like that and enter the same prompt and then click on enter. All right, so it seems like Gemini has completed the task. So let's see the final image. All right, so this looks pretty decent. You know, it looks quite good actually. They haven't changed Jordan Belfort's or Leonardo DiCaprio's face at all. The text is also correct. There's no misspelling or any gibberish that some AI tools normally do. The quote also makes sense as well. Success requires boldness. Opportunity is knocking now. Take the leap, trust your vision, and build your empire. Greatness awaits those who act decisively. It was able to put the yellow and white just like the original post. So yeah, I can definitely say that Gemini has been able to do a really good job. Now let's go over to ChatGPT. Okay, so this is the image that ChatGPT was able to make, and straight away I can see that it's already failed at the task. So this isn't the same person. Obviously, it's a different person. It hasn't been able to put the exact same face. For whatever reason, you know, from my experience, ChatGPT isn't really good with faces when it comes to redesigning images. It is good when it comes to making brand new images, but if you wanted to use it for this particular purpose, then it isn't really the AI tool that you want to use, and maybe you'd prefer to use something like Nano Banana. But moving on to one of the third use cases when it comes to putting these two different AI tools to the test. And I'm just going to take it one step higher, which is going to be content writing, but not just any content writing. I want to see which one is able to produce a ebook that can either be sold or it could just be given as a lead magnet. But I want to see which one is able to produce the highest quality ebook. So the prompt I'm going to use is going to be this. And I'm just going to make a completely random ebook, by the way, about how to learn a new language for beginners. But the prompt is, I need you to write a 10 chapter ebook with 500 words. Make sure that it's formatted correctly. Make sure that you use graphics. Don't use any placeholders for images. And also make sure that it's going to be a PDF document that I can download easily. You can pause the screen right now, take a look at this prompt so that you can get a better look. But for the most part, this is what I'm going to do. Again, completely random topic just to see what it's able to do. So for Gemini, I'm going to leave it as it is and click on submit. All right, so it seems like Gemini has already gone straight to work to start writing out this entire ebook. I didn't need to give it any specifics. And this may look a little bit confusing and you're probably thinking, Sam, you know, this doesn't look like an ebook to me. But we need to wait for it to complete, and once it's done, we're going to be able to see the final version. But in the meantime, I'm just going to do the same thing on ChatGPT 5.1. I'm going to enter the prompt in there just like that. I'm going to click on the plus icon, and with this one, you just need to click on canvas and then click on enter. And it seems like ChatGPT is asking me for some clarifying questions, e.g., what type of structure do I want? Gemini got straight to work, but let me just do exactly what it's asking me for. So I'm just going to answer the questions. Okay, so it seems like it's come back with the first copy of this ebook, and it looks okay, I guess, but it hasn't really been able to complete everything. As we can see, chapter 2 isn't complete, chapter 3 isn't complete, and it's basically asking me to enter more information so that it can complete the entire ebook. Not saying that this is bad, but it hasn't really been able to do exactly what I told it to do in a simple prompt. So let's go over to Gemini and see what's going on over here. Okay, so this looks slightly better by the looks of it. It's got all of these different pages, all of these different chapters. It's got these different sections as well. Everything looks professional, everything looks well done. And this is something that I could even sell if I wanted to. It's been able to do it where it's got all of these different graphics, charts in it. And yeah, everything looks good. And the best part about it is that I can actually export it as a PDF. Many different AI tools that are able to produce ebooks, similar to ChatGPT and Google Gemini, don't normally allow you to export it as a PDF. They normally make it really difficult, but with this one, as you can see, I've been able to export it. And from here, I can now use this ebook in whatever way that I want to use it. So again, I would say that Gemini has won this use case, but let's move on to something a little bit more technical, which is low-level coding, which is just basic HTML coding. So I'm going to use both ChatGPT and Gemini to create a toolkit that can go onto a website for the purpose of helping you generate traffic. And to demonstrate exactly what I mean, I've got this website that I built using Hostinger, and it's just a demonstration website. But as we can see on this site, I've got this digital product available, and it's an ebook when it comes to helping people that are thinking about building up a YouTube channel. Again, just an example, guys, but the reason why I'm showing this to you is because if I wanted to use either Gemini or ChatGPT to help me build and code some sort of toolkit that I can add to this website, I'm going to be able to do it for completely free. And in this case, I'm going to create a toolkit when it comes to helping people come up with video ideas for their YouTube channel. So this is something that people are searching for across the internet, and it's something that can also get ranked in the Google search results. If I just jump onto Google, as we can see, I've just typed in video idea generator, and there's all of these different ones. So if I just click into vidIQ, because this is a site that I personally use, over here, all I need to do is just type in what my channel is about. And from there, they're now going to give me a video idea. But what you can see on the screen is something that I can build myself. Using Gemini or ChatGPT, we're going to see which one is able to do the best job. So let's open up a new page. And we're going to start off on ChatGPT, and what I'm going to type in for the prompt, it's going to be this. I'm not going to read out the whole thing, but what this says is build me a simple YouTube video idea generator that I can embed onto my site. I've told it the specifics of what I want it to look like, how I want it to work, the input in terms of what the person's going to enter, and the output in terms of what they're going to get. Again, pause the screen right now, take a good look at it, just so that you know exactly how to structure your own prompt. But I'm going to click on enter and let ChatGPT do its thing. And whilst it's doing it, I'm just going to go over to Google Gemini, and I'm just going to enter the exact same prompt over here and then click on submit. Okay, so I left Gemini for a moment just for it to complete what it was doing, and it seems like it's already done. So what I'm going to do is just click on preview. Okay, so this is what it was able to do, and it looks really good, looks pretty basic. And let me just double check the functionality of it. So in terms of what my channel is about, let me just say my channel is about blogging, right? I'm going to click on generate ideas, and yeah, it seems like it's come back with all of these different video ideas. And the good thing about it is that the way that I programmed it is that when I click into it, it's going to give me the actual talking points for the video as well. So Gemini has definitely done a good job, and I'm going to be able to put this on my website, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that in a moment. But let's go back over to ChatGPT 5.1. Okay, so this one's also done a good job. It looks maybe slightly more advanced, slightly more professional. So let me just click into this and enter the channel theme. Once again, I'm just going to type in blogging as an example. Okay, so it's come back with the 5 video ideas right here. Let me click into one of them and see if it's going to give me the talking points. Yeah, so this one has also done a good job. So I think it's safe to say ChatGPT, Gemini is going to be a tie with this use case. But let me just show you what I would do when it comes to adding this to my site. So I'm just going to get the entire code just like that. And I'm only showing you guys this just in case you want to do it yourself. Let me click into editor. I'm going to come over here to pages. I'm going to click on add page. I'm going to enter or type into a blank page. I'm going to call it YouTube video idea. Just as an example, I'm going to add a section, make it blank. I'm going to come over here to elements. I'm going to click on embedded code, enter code. I'm going to paste the entire code in there just like this. And then I'm just going to make sure that it fits directly into this space. But yeah, more or less, this is it right here. You know, I may want to adjust it. I may want to make it match the background, but I'm just showing you this briefly just so that you get the point. Let's see if it still works on the site. If I click on blogging, generate ideas. Yep, the talking points are there, which means that if someone lands on this site, hopefully I'm going to be able to get this ranked in the Google search results. And then from there, they can now click into the shop and they're going to be able to see whatever product I'm selling. But yeah, guys, for the most part, I would say that those are some of the most basic ways that you can use all of these different AI tools. There's some other use cases, and I'll be more than happy to make a follow-up video comparing Gemini and ChatGPT with some other methods. So if you want me to make a follow-up video, just put in the comments down below, do the ChatGPT and Gemini video, and I'll get onto it ASAP. But if you've enjoyed this, you've learned anything, you got any sort of value from it, don't forget to press the like button. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification so that YouTube can let you know once a new video has been released. And if you want to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago, well, in this video, I'm going to break down step by step how you can use AI as a complete beginner in the most efficient way possible. You're going to be able to watch that by clicking the link right there. Check that out straight after this because that video has already helped out so many people. And I'm sure if you're able to watch it from start to finish, it's also going to help you out as well. But other than that, guys, I'm going to catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.